How what's up, y'all? It's poppin'. It's D Boss. We react to this ABBA and Preach vid. This is Redpill teaches you how to train your wife. It's worse than you imagine. Bring on the shenanigans. I love seeing ridiculousness and how people live their ridiculous lives. Sure. Let's see what is happening here. Let's watch.
How to relationship from the next one.
Why so low?
I'm going to the bathroom.
All right.
What? Why do we need to know that?
What?
I told you I don't commit to women who take their phones into the bathroom.
I just forgot this one time, okay?
Okay.
So, are we good then?
Yep, I called you an Uber.
This is so petty.
Call it what you want, but this is how I move, and you've known this from the start.
Ladies, don't pretend you've never texted an ex in the bathroom.
Or swipe for sausage on Tinder while in the shower.
Or God knows what else you don't want your man to find out about.
What the fuck is this? What the fuck is this?
Hey, Kim wants to go to a concert tonight.
Cool.
Can I go?
What are you asking me for? I'm not your father.
Well, you said you don't commit to women who go to concerts.
This acting is terrible.
Indeed I did.
So, what happens from here?
Well, you can either choose to go to the concert or stay in a relationship with me.
All right. Let's keep going.
What in the dar, man? For now.
Open the car door for the lady for the date. That's good. Oh, ladies first for now. Obviously, once you get married, tell that whore to open up all the doors for you. But in the beginning, you do ladies first.
Reservation for Donovan? Donovan Sharp? How do you pronounce your name, by the way? Adalia?
Yes.
That was flirting? How do you pronounce your name? Adalia.
This is so cringe. My goodness.
That's hard.
Why do y'all?
I like how he says convo / light flirting with the hostess in front of your girlfriend.
What the fuck is
In caps, in front.
that? Hello?
You want to make sure
I'm
she
waiting on an
sees
important
you
call. Sorry.
light flirt. Is better. Guys,
Is he autistic?
make sure you walk in front of your
I'm
woman.
not sure if you're autistic.
Do not let her
or not,
walk in front of
that's
you.
what it's giving.
Because the man comes first, and then she behind you, because she can see if you got cakes or not. Pause.
What you just said made no sense.
What I just say? Pause. I don't know.
Yeah, you don't.
Yay.
Yeah, you know.
Sus.
The only place I've been with my girl I walk first is places I don't know.
Fair.
Like, let's say I go, we're not in the country, let's say we go to Cuba, right?
You're just protecting.
It's just that.
Yeah,
It's just old school way of doing things.
Yeah, if a bullet comes flying, you dying.
It's just fine.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Somebody come with a knife like,
It's your job.
and I could do the whole thing like dying in arms, you know?
Yeah.
Like a real man.
Yeah, there she go.
Stupid.
You know what makes you die like a real man?
What?
You got a mustache.
They're so stupid.
All you hairless motherfuckers in your late 20s can't grow a beard. Fucking dweeb. I'm not supposed to let them know that.
I can't go with
You're
you.
supposed to say this is a choice, you brave man. You brave man.
I mean, you got
On
something.
guard. Yeah, you got beard, I got patches.
Shit.
There's some little Asian kid who needs hair. I send it to them.
Send it to me.
They're so stupid.
Okay, so she is going to do for appetizer. She's going to go with the wood grilled corn, aged cheddar, spiced bacon. For dinner, she's going to go with the field green salad.
Why can't she look at the woman? I would think he would say she can't look if it was a waiter. If it was a guy, then she can't look. Why can't she? This is so stupid.
The wood grilled
He's autistic.
lobster tail. I am going to go with the lobster bisque for appetizer, and then I'm going to go with the lamb loin. Going across the lamb loin. Medium.
Hashtag
Oh, I think that was a
well-trained
guy.
Women that can still end up cheating on you. Stop.
You're doing a lot.
That's still.
And if I'm the waiter, I'm like, what's wrong with this one? Her eyes glued to the floor. She held hostage. So your girl can't make contact with the waiter. Why? Hold on. Why? I just want to hear why. Oh, because it's disrespectful. I'm the man. She should only be looking at me. Let me ask you. When your girl goes to work, does she look people in the eyes or does she never make eye contact? Does she see a male customer and then avert her gaze?
Slow down.
What are we talking about? Are guys so insecure now? Okay? And I mean, you have to be deeply terrified of being hurt by somebody to think that her making eye contact with somebody at a service job is an issue. And you think that's a sign of well-trained. Dude, I think you just need some therapy. I think you need to do some healing. Because I've seen some videos of past traumas you had, and it sounds like you still living with
No. Is she not gonna walk through the door when he open it? This is so cringy. I don't deserve this. We don't deserve to be subjected to this.
He's not even acting like that with his girl.
I think
he doesn't even act like that.
Yeah,
they're setting up this shit and they're in it together.
Absolutely.
He said, you know what? That's how we're gonna bamboozle a whole bunch of people. Are you in or not? You're gonna play a role. Maybe that's the role playing game that they do, like in the bedroom, and that extends to, you know what? Let's make some money with that, and we're gonna do that. We're gonna play that. I'm that kind of guy, but I'm not. But that's a con. That's a con. That's not real. That's not how he really acts. He's not really like that with his girl, and it's just really just to get you guys. And I don't even know if it works or whatever, but no, that's not it. The acting is so bad.
Atrocious.
It's not real shit. It's not real. It's scripted. It's so bad. It's so bad. If you really, that's entertaining, but that's not it. That's not what it is. That's not what it is. If you really think that that's really how life works, god damn, my guy. Well, you're sad too. That's not how life works. That's not how any of this works.
So now we're gonna hear an origin story from
his villain origin story.
Donovan himself at 32.
32.
I'm gonna give you guys the Reader's Digest version. I started paralegal school when I was 31 years old, and there's this hot 19-year-old in my class. We took a shine to each other immediately, right? It was a great relationship. We spent every day together, blah, 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 blah. Red flag number one that I didn't even think about. One day, I had a headache in class. She says, what's wrong? I said, well, I've got a headache. She's like, all right. Reaches into her purse, and she gives me this big white pill. I'm like, what is that? She says, it's Vicodin. What's a 19-year-old doing with a bag full of Vicodin, right? Red flag number two, she had homemade tattoo on her wrist. Stay with me. Red flag number three, she had a 6-year-old. She was 19 years old.
Is my shit still sped up?
Which means what class? She had her child at 13, which means she was having at 12. It gets even better.
They sped it up.
The baby daddy was in prison at the time we were dating.
Oh.
Statutory E-part. Here's the reason why they didn't throw the book at him with Jessica's Law. It's because she testified to the jury that she seduced him, and the jury actually bought it.
Cap!
Which part?
Cap!
Which part?
All the part.
All the part.
The whole thing.
Is real?
All cap.
Why?
Caps. It's all caps.
Okay.
That's cap.
Why do you want to believe it's real?
A jury's not going to believe. No.
In America, I've seen worse.
I just don't believe
on
him.
my computer on Facebook. I scrolled through,
anything.
saw all kinds of stuff. Drove to her place. I said, I want you to be honest with me. Have you cheated on me? I wanted her to lie to me. And I wanted her to lie to me so I could just keep up the delusion. She said, honestly, yes. That is the worst emotional pain I've ever felt in my life. To this day, I never will. Dude, I went to her bathroom. I puked, ripped off the necklace. She's blowing me up at work all day long. I'm sorry. I can't pick up the phone. So finally, I picked up the phone. She's like, hey, I'm sorry, I want to spend the rest of my life with you, da-da-da-da. She's like, look, I want to come to your place. I have a birthday surprise for you. So she comes over, she has like this little cupcake, and she bought me a watch that she knew I was looking at. Then she turns around and lifts up her shirt. There was my name tattooed on the small of her back. Dude, my hand to the man. So I was back in her clutches. It was all downhill from there. Guys, this story gets so much worse.
How old were you?
I was 31. I was 31 years old.
How old are you now?
I believe this is real. At 31 years of age, you got played by a 19-year-old.
It's embarrassing. How'd you puking your guts out? Punch in the air. This is.
Good Lord.
I didn't expect this level of.
She continued cheating on me, right? So I'm always trying to catch her. I lost my job. I lost the place that I was at. The car that I had was paid for because I paid cash for it. It broke down. I didn't have a job, so I couldn't get it fixed. I'm evicted. I ended up having to live with a couple of her drug addict friends in a quasi crack house, and I kept trying to get back with her. September 16th, baby daddy gets out of prison. Okay, baby daddy gets out of prison. I called her up on September 15th. I said, you know what?
If this is
real,
do
it. I think you still love Ben.
Ridiculous.
Dude, she cried her eyes out. Hung up the phone. I stayed up all night long. I couldn't sleep. So I called her up. I called her up the next day. I was like, hey, meet me at this gas station. Then I called up my brother and I borrowed $800. He gave me $800. I went to the jewelry store. I bought her a ring.
Oh my God, it gets worse and worse.
I proposed. Listen,
I hope this is not real for your sake.
This guy was a cornball at 18 when he frauded his father. He was a cornball at 31 as a career criminal who was borrowing money from his family to buy a ring for a crackhead 19-year-old. And he's a cornball in his 40s when he's lying about his girl being a single mom, even though he said he would never date a girl like that. This guy just stays being a cornball. Now, I don't like to judge people for their past, but when your past looks like your present, boo-boo.
I don't see no more videos about this man.
Bruv, she's 19. It's not that special. She's in track. It's not that special. The only reason you think it is...
That's proposing to a crackhead.
That's it. It is okay. When you get on these platforms and trying to educate men like you top dog, but then we just have to look at your history and find out, oh, you bottom bitch.
You bottom bitch.
Listen, it gets worse. It gets worse. I swear to God. People wonder why I speak with such conviction about these things. Dude. Look. It gets worse. It gets worse. So she says yes, right? So now, all of her friends are like, oh, she's getting engaged. Well, eventually she started getting the baby daddy behind my back. Of course. So we were in this love triangle. Anytime she was pissed off at me, she'd go and Ken. Anytime she was pissed off at him, she would come and me. So finally on Thanksgiving, this girl calls me up and tells me that she was now engaged to be married to Ben, right? I'm crushed, I'm heartbroken, I'm crestfallen. During the summer, she lost an exorbitant, and she was already a small girl. Yeah. She lost an exorbitant amount of weight. I found out that she was shooting heroin all summer long.
Of course. This is so sad. Who is he?
All right.
Why? Why?
Let's keep listening to this.
No, let's not.
She got arrested for possession. The people I was staying with had called the cops and ratted her out. So now she's in jail, right? And of course, I have to save my fair name. I called up an old roommate and borrowed $1,350 to bail her out. Oh my God. She gets out, I love you, then goes right back to Ben. This is why people always wonder why I'm so passionate and I'm so sure. I have seen the worst. I've been in the worst of the worst situations. It is the worst situation I've ever been in.
You brought that on yourself. He's still saying God.
Yeah, man. This guy's a big fraudster, and if he's not frauding, then he's a giant simp loser who basically took money from everywhere around him to finance.
I saw the worst of the worst. It was all your decisions. That's why you saw the worst of the worst.
You brought it on yourself.
Fuck you mean?
I mean, listen, I've taken some big L's. I've shared the stories here, but I was 19, 18. At 31, you were getting lost in the sauce over 19-year-olds?
Crackhead. That 19-year-old crackhead.
Good Lord.
Who's cheating on you?
Well, hey, man, listen. I ain't got much commentary for this one. This guy's just a big dweeb. And every time I watch videos, I'm just like, this is the person you guys are taking cues from? This is the kind of relationship y'all want to emulate? Okay.
Who?
You have to ask yourself, if he's one of the only or the few people spreading the truth, quote unquote, why is it that he can't apply any of that to his life to lead something that seems quite desirable? Anything else you want to say?
Oh, absolutely not.
What you guys think?
I love Preach. This was really, really sad. I don't even know who this guy is. I've never heard of him before, but I don't want to know more about him. So please don't request me to watch any more videos pertaining to him, because this was a lot, okay? This was actually uncomfortable for me to sit through. The cringe was just, it was overwhelming. But what? And people are taking advice from him and wanting to live their lives the way that he does. What's wrong with you guys? What's wrong with people? I don't understand. I'm very confused, but hot ass mess. Y'all let me know what y'all thought. Let me know what other videos you want to watch, and I'll see y'all on the next time. Bye.